What is up, Nuggets fans? Back here again to do a video for the first time in a very long time. I do apologize for the long layoff, but I've had a real hectic year. This has probably been the worst year of my life so far in the 20 years that I've been on this earth, and it's just been a real hectic and bad year for not only myself but also my family. Just had a lot of unfortunate circumstances and event happen to my family and myself, and just thought I'd put making videos and talking about the Nuggets on the back burner because of that. But now with the NBA season starting tonight and with the Nuggets season starting tomorrow, I thought I'd make a quick video here talking about some of the off-season acquisitions the Nuggets made and just kind of talk about what to expect from this Denver Nuggets team going into the 2012-2013 NBA season. And I think if you're going to talk about what we did in the offseason, you got to start with that 4-team trade we were involved in back on August 10th. I'm sure everyone's heard about it by now. We're involved in a trade with the Los Angeles Lakers, Philadelphia 76ers, and Orlando Magic. In that trade, the Lakers acquired All-Star center Dwight Howard, Chris Duhon, and Earl Clark. The 76ers got big man Andrew Bynum and Jason Richardson. The Magic got Al Harrington and Aaron Aflalo from us. They also got Nikolai Vucevic, Mo Harkless, Josh McRoberts, Christian Iyengar, and multiple draft picks from us, the 76ers, and the Lakers. And in that deal, the Nuggets got Andre Iguodala from the Philadelphia 76ers. This was a very surprising trade. I was not expecting the Nuggets to be very active this offseason in terms of making trade and signing free agents. I thought it was very clear after the draft that we had that we were just going to try to stay pat with the group that we had going into the season and try to build off that 7-game series that we had last year with the Lakers. But the Nuggets, I think, felt that there was a viable opportunity for them to improve their team, and they did it. And you just got to give Masai Ujiri and Josh Kroenke once again a lot of credit for making another good move. They've really done a great job of rebuilding this team post Carmelo Anthony era, and this is just another phenomenal move in my opinion that they made in getting Andre Iguodala. I think it definitely makes us a better team and a more viable contender in the Western Conference and just in the NBA in general. So I'm real excited to have Andre Iguodala on the team now, but it's definitely a bittersweet trade in the sense that we're losing two really good players and just good guys in Al Harrington and Aaron Aflalo. Aflalo was probably my favorite player on the Nuggets over his 3 or so seasons here. Just a really hard-working guy and a great guy, great player who's only improving his game each and every season. I think he's going to do big things in Orlando, and so is Al Harrington. I think they really fit into what Orlando's trying to do. The Magic are definitely in rebuild mode, and bringing in two veteran guys like Al Harrington and Aaron Aflalo who have been on playoff teams and have played with a coach like George Karl. I think they're just going to bring a lot of experience and a lot of veteran leadership to a team that really needs it right now. So best of luck to Al Harrington and Aaron Aflalo, two very good guys, two very good players. I think they're going to do big things in Orlando, and I wish them nothing but the best with the Magic. But when you look at this deal from the Nuggets standpoint and getting Andre Iguodala and what this means for our team, I think it's a pretty significant move. If you look at Andre Iguodala's career averages, he's averaging about 15 points, 6 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 steals, and about half a block per game throughout his several seasons in the NBA and with the 76ers in his career. He's also shooting 46% from the field, 33% from the three-point line, and 73% from the free throw line. As a Nuggets fan, obviously, you don't like seeing him shoot only 73% for his career from the free throw line, but that's something I expect to go up and improve here with us this season. And if you look at what the 76ers did with Andre Iguodala over his several seasons there, they went to the playoffs 5 times with him on their roster. So this was a team that was pretty successful with Iguodala as their main guy. And Iguodala's coming off a couple really good individual seasons as well with the 76ers. He was named to the All-Star team last year, and he was named to the 2011 All-Defensive Second Team. So this is a guy that had a lot of success with the Philadelphia 76ers. He's also coming off winning that Olympic gold medal with the U.S. team in London this summer. So you like seeing that. He's obviously coming off a great experience for him and winning that gold medal, and hopefully he can ride that momentum that he built with Team USA in August into this season with us as a member of the Denver Nuggets. It's great to have an Olympic gold medalist on our team. I really think that Olympic experience for Andre Iguodala is going to really pay off big for him going into this 2012-2013 NBA season. And a lot of people, will say about Iguodala is he's not a great perimeter shooter, but if you look at what he did last year from the three-point line, he shot 39%. That was a career high for him, and that was in an offense that really didn't allow him to always shoot three. I read an article the other day that said something about Andre Iguodala not being really happy in Philadelphia with Doug Collins as his coach, because Doug Collins would really never want him to shoot threes regardless of if he was open or not. He always wanted Iguodala to attack the basket. And I think now with Andre Iguodala being under George Karl and being within our offensive system now, he's going to have plenty of more opportunities to shoot the three ball, and he's going to be more free, if you will, within our offensive system. And I think that's only going to help him, and I think his three-point shooting percentage is going to stay around 38-39% with us, because he's going to have more opportunities to shoot the three ball, and he's going to have a coach who's actually has some confidence in him in terms of shooting the three ball. So I think that's going to be a big plus and add another dimension to Andre Iguodala's offensive game. And if you compare Iguodala to Aaron Aflalo, I mean, he's just clearly a much better player and is a big upgrade for us at the 2 spot. Yeah, Aflalo's a better shooter than Iguodala, but Iguodala's pretty much better at everything else. I mean, he's a much better athlete. I don't think there's any dispute there. He's a better scorer. He's a better finisher at the rim. He's definitely a better rebounder and passer than Aaron Aflalo, better playmaker than Aflalo is. And he's a better defender. That's always kind of been Aaron Aflalo's calling card, is his defense. But Andre Iguodala is an elite defender. We're talking about a guy that was put on Team USA solely because of his defense. This is one of the 5 to 10 best defenders currently in the NBA. So even something that was Aaron Aflalo's primary strength, Iguodala is better at that. So I mean, this is a big upgrade for us in pretty much every facet at the 2 guard spot, and I think Iguodala is just going to really help our team in multiple ways. Now, I think Andre Iguodala is really going to help our perimeter and team defense this season. Last year, the Nuggets gave up 101 points per game. That was 29th in the NBA, and they also allowed teams to shoot 38% from the three-point line against him last season. That was ranked the highest or worst in the NBA last season. So getting Iguodala immediately is going to improve not only our perimeter defense, but also our team defense. You're getting a guy that is a great defender, as I've already mentioned, probably one of the top 5 to 10 defenders in the NBA. This elite defender here, and Andre Iguodala that we just acquired. And I think our defense will steadily improve this year with having him on the team. And he's going to be a great leader for us on the defensive side of the ball. I think Andre Iguodala is going to help our communication on the defensive end, just making sure everyone's in the right position, and getting a leader and stalwart on the defensive end for us, I think is huge for our team's development and growth going forward, and obviously helps us improve as a team. And I would really expect the Nuggets to be a much better perimeter and just overall defensive team this season with now adding Andre Iguodala. Also, in getting Iguodala, that's going to take pressure off other guys on our team like Gallo, like Lawson, like Fareed, etc. There's going to be plenty of guys that getting Iguodala takes a lot of pressure off them, not only on the defensive end, but also on the offensive end. You're getting a guy in Iguodala who's a very capable scorer, hit some big shots throughout his career. There's not always going to be that pressure on Gallo or Ty Lawson to take that last shot for us. Iggy can take that last shot for us as well now. And on the defensive end, I think getting a guy like Andre Iguodala immediately makes Gallinari a much better defender. And Andre Iguodala has really never played with a shot blocker the caliber of JaVale McGee. So I think that's only going to make Iguodala's defense better, is actually playing with a guy behind him like JaVale McGee. So I'm really looking forward to seeing how much more aggressive Andre Iguodala is on the defensive end, knowing that now he's got some pretty good shot blockers behind him, like JaVale McGee and even Kenneth Faried. So I just think really getting Andre Iguodala is going to take pressure off everyone else on our team on both ends of the floor. And for Iguodala playing with a guy like JaVale McGee, that's going to take some pressure off Iguodala and allow him to also be a little more free on the defensive end, be more aggressive on the defensive end, knowing that he's got that big 7'1" freak athlete behind him to help him if his man beats him. So that's also going to be great for Iguodala and our teams. Iguodala, as I mentioned, is I've said it 100 times already in this video, this is a elite defender. This is a lockdown one-on-one defender. I mean, this guy, if we need him to go guard Kobe, he can shut Kobe down. If we want to put him on Westbrook or Durant when we play the Thunder, he can contain them. So I think that's a big plus in getting Andre Iguodala, is now you have a go-to guy on the defensive end, which is something we really never have had. And he's a versatile defender. He can guard the 1 through 3 positions, and that's also a big plus for us. He fits into that up-tempo transition offense that we play. He's going to score a lot off turnovers. I think you're going to see Andre Iguodala's steals go up and his blocks go up. And he's never really played in a system that's allowed him to play to his strength. He's always kind of played in a half-court offense, it seems like, in Philadelphia. Now, again, he's going to be more free on the offensive end because we play into his strengths. We play that up-tempo transitional style style of offense. Iguodala is a phenomenal athlete, super quick, great finisher at the rim. He's going to have plenty of points in transition in this year and plenty of opportunities to score off turnovers within our offense. So I think he really fits well in with what we're trying to do on the offensive end. He's another playmaker that we add to our team, a guy that is great at setting up his teammates and making plays for his teammates. You love seeing that. That's a big plus for us. And he makes us even more athletic. I mean, we were already a very athletic team. Now we have possibly the most athletic team in the NBA. I mean, you got guys like Andre Iguodala, Kenneth Faried, JaVale McGee, Anthony Randall. I mean, you got some freak athletes on our team now, and that was one of our big strengths, and has been one of our big strengths for the past couple seasons, is our athleticism. That only got better, so you like seeing that. And he's already got chemistry with Andre Miller. They spent a couple seasons in Philadelphia together. That's a big plus. Having those two guys kind of be veterans and leaders of this team is going to be big for our young guys going into the season, and that chemistry that they already have had built with one another and had in Philadelphia, I expect to definitely play over now with both of them being in Denver. Really excited to see if Ty Lawson can continue the progress that he showed in last season and even in that playoffs against the Lakers. If he can continue that going into this year, step up as the go-to guy for us on the offensive end. And I look forward to seeing some of the improvements that Kenneth Faried and JaVale McGee made over the offseason pay off for them. They worked with Hakeem Olajuwon on their post-game. Looking forward to seeing how that plays out, and hopefully we'll see a big year out of Gallo. I think Gallo's had a really good summer. I believe he was over playing in the World Championships, like qualifying round with Italy, and I believe they went 8-0 with him. So you like seeing that. He's coming off a good summer as well. And, he's going to be hungry. I think Gallinari's really kind of fired up for this season because he had such a horrible Game 7 against the Lakers, and I think he really wants to prove some doubters wrong and shut up a lot of the questions that people have about him going into the season. So I think it's going to be a great year for us. I'm even looking forward to seeing what guys like Jordan Hamilton and Wilson Chandler can do now with them kind of being our primary scorers off the bench. And re-signing Andre Miller I think is going to be great for this team. Andre Miller is a huge part of what we do. Great player off the bench for us. Is such a crafty, underrated player. I mean, the subtleties of Andre Miller's game aren't really appreciated by most NBA fans. This guy's got great footwork, does a great job with ball fakes and head fakes, got a great post game. I mean, getting Andre Miller back and re-signing him was huge for us, and keeping that leadership that he brings to our young team, and just all the skills that he brings to our team and his overall skill set, I think is great to have him back as well. Looking forward to a big year for Andre Miller, especially now that he's got his old running mate back here with him in Denver, and Andre Iguodala. So looking forward to a pretty good year for the Nuggets. I think we definitely can challenge the Lakers, the Thunder, the Spurs, the Clippers, all the upper echelon of the West. We match up with pretty much everyone. So I'm looking forward to seeing what this team can do. Excited to kick our season off tomorrow on Halloween against the Philadelphia 76ers. Ironically, hopefully we can start off the season right with a good win. And I think it's going to be a nice year for the Nuggets. I think we definitely can make a push at a top 3 to 4 seed. And I think this team can easily win 55 to 56 games. So it should be a fun year for the Nuggets, and I can't wait to see what's in store for us Nuggets fans this season while watching this. Ton of rambling. Looking forward to this season, and as always, go Nuggets.